You know who this is. And we are doing a follow-up to yesterday's video. I know that a lot of you guys like to send personal messages, and some of you guys don't like to leave comments on some of the videos I do, and this goes out to the 63 Bravo 63 Hotel dude who, okay, so there was believe it or not, I mean, I got a question that wanted me to explain how the divorce court texting thing happened, how it works. All right. So, and this woman from New Hampshire, and her marriage, she was these younger people. Her marriage was not doing too good. And she wanted to get away from her husband. The guy was, but the guy himself, the husband, she asked him many times if he was cheating or whatever. And, the guy's like, no, I don't cheat, and all this other stuff. She thinks he is, but yeah, later on it proves he wasn't. So, what this woman did, excuse me, damn, is she basically is what she did. She got her cell phone, okay? Then she turned around and got another cell phone under her husband's name. Okay, the husband has his own cell phone. Okay, so what she did is he doesn't know that she bought the second cell phone. Okay, she arranged it in such a way that when the bill comes in the mail, she had all it become email for the actual paperwork would not show up in the mailbox. So what she did is she did the following. Okay. Took the husband's cell phone, the one that she owns, and she starts texting the wife's cell phone. Okay. Starts typing weird kind of messages, like, I won't be home till a lot later. I'm gonna see a friend. But what she did is she turned this cell phone off. Okay? When she made this text, she was not in her house. Basically, what she did is she turned this phone off, her phone, turned this cell phone off. She drove somewhere. What was it? It's like a couple miles away. Okay? Turns on this cell phone. Cling. So now this phone is activated and it's reading from the tower. And she types in, I won't be home. So there you go. Send. Turns off the cell phone. She drives home. Goes to the house. Turns on this cell phone. The message comes up. I won't be home until later, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So she keeps her phone on. Talks to her other friends. So, then what she does is she deletes the message. Okay, this phone is still off. So later on that late evening, the husband's already home. He's already asleep. They already ate, did whatever. She turns her phone off. Gets in her car, drives down to a different area, turns this phone on. Yeah, you know what? I'm not coming home tonight. Send. Turn the phone off. Drives back home. Turns the phone on. It's inside the house. Gets the message. Turns around. So she does this for about a month. You know, she goes, "Are you cheating? Are you cheating?" Goes, different location. "No, I'm not cheating. I seen you with this girl named Diana. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing nothing. You were caught doing this." So she went on like a month of this entire charade. He worked, she was at home. So basically is what she did is she deleted all the messages where they could not be traced off her phone and off this phone, but yet all the records exist, and she knows this. So she carried this on for a month. You know, meanwhile, they're arguing, all this other stuff like that. And, you know, he's going to say, "I've been working, I've been busting my ass, I'm doing all this other stuff." She's like, you know, and then she's doing including he's texting her. And basically what she did is she blocked him. So she's like, "I know you have another phone and you're talking to that." "No, I'm not, blah, 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 blah." So she's got both of his phones now texting to this. One will say one thing, the other phone will say another thing. So what happens is after about 3 to 4 months of this, she calls for a separation. They get separated. And then she's going through divorce. Because she has a boyfriend on the side, right? So it's like, oh my God. So when she gets to court, she's saying, "Yeah, he's cheating with these other girls, you know, and there's, you know, here's my phone." And yeah, she has all, you know, some of the stuff that's deleted, some of the stuff is not deleted. So her attorney goes and gets all the paperwork, all the chingalingas, right, of all these messages. He says, "I don't know what you're talking about." So they get the chingalingas from this phone, and they ask her, "Well, how'd you get that phone?" "Well, I found it in his car." "Well, how do you know? How did you get inside the phone?" She goes, "I don't, but I found this phone in his car. So I don't even know what's on it." Has all these friggin' messages. All of them. We're talking about 3 months of shit on that phone. And they take the paperwork and the other guy, and they take that paperwork, get all the chingalingas. They check where all the towers are at, where they're all bouncing off. These two phones were never activated together, ever. She played the system, and the text messages sunk this guy. He has no idea what is going on, and she burned this guy alive. Just burned him alive, and she took him for everything he had. He was some sort of he was a developer. So he had money, a little bit of money at least. She took the house, which was fully paid off. She took half his money. All because she did play dueling banjos with a pair of cell phones. He has no idea what the hell they're talking about. Oh, and by the way, you know, after she got divorced, she canceled it and destroyed the phone. She destroyed this phone, turned around, changed her number, got a new phone. She walks away, and nobody knows what the hell happened. He still does not understand what the hell happened, and that's how it happened. So she managed to use and work the system in order to screw this guy over. And she did it, and she got away with it. She got away with it. Incredible. So, as like I said in the previous video, if you're going to do anything stupid, and I'm saying don't do it, but some of you friggin' guys out there just cannot hold his shit and keep his shit straight. Turn the cell phone off, throw it in the trash. Do not text threatening messages. Do not go on YouTube or Facebook and type in stupid shit, because that stuff can be used against you. And if you try to delete, you can delete all the YouTube you want, all the Facebook you want, all the Twitter you want, all X that you want, every platform. The authorities can get that information because it's stored. Stored, folks, stored. And if you're doing anything naughty or illegal, they can get you on that, and you can go to prison for an extremely long time. This is the same thing that goes for computers. Watch what you're doing. Now, if some of you guys are doing the little chingalinga wonga wongas and going to these very, very naughty websites, you better watch what you're doing, because the IP address can be tracked. Now, if you're just going there just to see old fat Samantha, who's a 98-year-old grandma doing her thing, doing her strip thing, okay, that's fine. That's great, whatever. But if you go and see other stuff that you're not supposed to, they can bring that information up, they can trace it, and you're done. You're going to jail for a long time. So if you're going to do crimes and all that other BS, remember, and I'm not saying do it, I'm not saying that. Remember, the electronic world is here to stay. Anything and everything you do is recorded on these things. This damn thing, in order for it not to know what you're doing, you better turn it off. So if you're going to say, well, you know what, click, just turn it off. You know, but since we're so hooked and crooked into the electronic age, we don't know what we're doing. So that was a follow-up to that question about how she did it. So now a lot of the courts and a lot of the divorce court attorneys now know that dirty little system, what to look for and what happens. So you got to look out for that. Now, as for the interrogation stuff, like I did on the previous video, okay, the interrogation stuff, like I said before, they have a checklist. Okay, deniability, you're going to deny it. I didn't do anything. Okay, so a lot of these guys are dumb. They just go in there and they just start talking and they get mad and they start yelling and they start freaking out, making up stories about who was there, who did it, who did not do it, why did you do it, did I do it, me? All that other bullshit. Okay, like I said previously, do not do nothing. Do not say nothing, just ask for your attorney or your lawyer. That's all I can say. And the way that our system works nowadays, you will be put away for a very, very long time. So do not let detectives, officers, whatever, completely frazzle you out and freak you out. And if you do get pulled over, guys, and if there's nothing wrong, don't be nervous. I know a lot of you guys are sweating bullets whenever you see those red and cherry lights go on. Go, oh man, what did I do? And then suddenly you're nervous. The only reason why you should be nervous, unless you are hiding something. I get pulled over and I just say, hey, officer, what's going down? What's up? How you doing? Do you know why I pulled you over? And I say, what did I do? You was in the far lane and you turned left into the lane. Oh, really? Well, I didn't really notice it. I knew that the arrows did this, you know. And they're like, well, let me see your driver's license. Okay, sure. Let me see your insurance. Hey, no problem. And I just sat there, no problem. So I'm just sitting there going, do, 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 do. Turn the truck off. Okay. Pick up my paperback, start reading it while he's back there. Get some pages in, because I usually carry a paperback inside my car or my truck. Comes up, hey, he goes and checks all my stuff and nothing. Not even a ticket, We're talking about a 60-year-old guy. He's like, okay, well, you know what? He goes, just watch what you're doing. And I said, well, hey, no problem, officer. Besides, this is a new area. I've only been here like twice. Oh, okay, well, be cool and everything. He said, hey, all right, have a good day. No problem. He gives me my shit, get on my truck, drive away. No problem. Because I did not care. So he noticed that my demeanor was non-threatening, and I just did not care. I was like, okay. I was just sitting there going, oh my God, I hope he doesn't look in the back of my car. Oh my God. I had nothing to hide. So if you have nothing to hide, just be cool. If you do have something to hide, you better play it cool if you're trying to get away with it. And if they ask you to search your car, nope, can't search my car. You actually need a search warrant. They're like, what? Need a search warrant. And they get mad. Sometimes the cops will get mad, sometimes they won't, and they'll detain you. So this is where the phone works in. Make sure you got your phone with you. Make sure it's turned on. And if you think that you're being messed with, switch that little thing over to record. Put it down where you can't see it. Let it record. Because cell phones in Texas is now admissible in court. So the same way they can fry you for doing something bad and naughty with a cell phone, the same thing with the cell phone can also bring the guy down if the cop turns out to be a fucking prick. Easy cheesy, Japanesey, easy peasy. No problem, right? So, that is the next follow-up to what I was talking about yesterday. So I hope that answered your questions. Be cool. Don't be a fool, okay? So, this is Jeff DeFaro, and I was here to clarify what I was talking about. I hope that is your answer and you find some sort of something to glean from it. And remember, it is the holidays, and everybody be cool, and I'll see you all in January. This is Jeff DeFaro going, huh.